Alright, we're here in round 3. We have an excellent opening hand here. Take care of Delver, we've got our pump effect, got some tokens, pretty much can't ask for more than that. I am certainly confused by this. Not what I was expecting to be playing against. Alright, that was a good draw there, because we get to do turn 2 Gather into turn 3 Virtue, or turn 3 Midnight Haunting, possibly, which is going to be good. Wow, that's a good draw too. Alright, so we have things that we're doing, which is pretty awesome. Alright. I mean, now Spellbomb's fine, main deck. It's very good in the Delver match. Alright, so we're playing against some sort of, I'm going to guess, Tezzeret deck, something along those lines. Land there would have been ideal, but we still are going to be doing Virtue and getting in for 4, which is just fine. I would have preferred to do the Midnight Haunting. It just opens you up for a better turn 4. Like, think about if we'd drawn a land, played Midnight Haunting, then drawn a land, played 2 Intangible Virtues. That would have been very close to deadly. Alright, he misses land drop there, which is pretty good for us. Just going to play another Virtue and bash for 6. And this kind of momentum he's not going to be able to keep up with here. Yeah. Alright, him missing it again I think is going to be just about it. See if he's got to play some removal here for sure. Alright. Yeah, we just play another Gather. Alright. So he misses land drops. That helped us considerably. I mean, I guess he's got artifacts in there. Otherwise he wouldn't have played so many things that give him value off artifacts. We've got to assume he's got Ratchet Bomb, so that's making me want to do the Blood Artist. I think we're going to take out the Doom Blade. Seems pretty clear we're not going to need that. I think we're going to bring in the Oblivion Rings. Feeling pretty confident that he's got Tezzeret in there. I think. I mean, it could be Mono Black too. What's going to be weak against him? I don't like Timely against him already. Timely looks bad. Let's take out everything that I believe is going to be weak against this guy. So Timelies are going to look weak, because he probably doesn't even have creatures. Day of Judgment doesn't look very good. Gutshots don't even look good. So let's take those out, and what do we got space for? Let's see. You could bring in the Spell Bombs. He's playing Buried Ruin, so I'm assuming it's probably to get his Ratchet Bombs back, probably. Maybe we could do the Spell Bombs. They're not great though, but they're kind of like a cantrip. Let's do a Go for the Throat, and let's do the 3 now Spell Bombs. These have the potential to be very good in this match. They also have the potential to just be a cantrip for us, which isn't horrible, but it's not great either. But I still think I like it more than... Maybe we do another Go for the Throat instead. One more. I don't even know what his kill con is yet. But no, Go for the Throat's bad too, because he's got a lot of artifact creatures. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. We don't have a ton of valuable stuff against him. I mean, I just really don't see the gut shots being that good. I think we're just going to have to try it like this and see how it looks. This hand's fine. Pump effects, removal. Hopefully Go for the Throat can do something against him. If he's running, like, Infect or something. I'm not sure what he'd be running that I would be tremendously worried about. Lingering Soul is a fine draw. Pretty good, actually, considering we had none of our 3-drop token spells. Alright. Yeah, Divine Offering should be pretty good in this match. Certainly not against the Ichor Wellspring, but we have to assume he's got some other artifacts in there, besides the Ratchet Bomb. But we'll see. We will see what he's got. I would certainly like to play this on turn 3, but I'd also like to play the honor. No, let's just guarantee that we get that out on turn 3. Because then I can do turn 4 honor and still get in the earliest attack I'd be able to do with the Lingering Souls anyway. So this playing this here makes it so if I don't draw the land, I'm not just twiddling my thumbs, you know. Alright, my Lingering Souls should be better than his. Make sure we get our planes this time. Well, at least the Go for the Throats have targets. I guess that's good. So black, white. Maybe he's got Batter Skull in there, but that's still not a big deal because we've got the Divine Offering and the Oblivion Ring. So, and actually the Go for the Throat deals with the Germ token just fine. Alright. Don't really care about that. No attacks. Yep, I think we just play Honor and swing in. I could play another Lingering Souls, but I'd rather just make uncomfortable blocks for him now. Seeing as we did not get the land. Okay. Could also have Sorin, but we'll take care of that with Oblivion Ring. I mean, I do have to deal with Sorin pretty immediately, but Pristine Talisman. Alright. Another Lingering Souls. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we're just gonna attack here. We know that he main decks now Spellbomb, but we don't know if he took it out or not. I mean, we have to assume he probably left it in. So I'm going to play the less expensive Lingering Souls for full value, just to make sure that we really get that full value. We've got more cards in our hand. We've got outs to pretty much everything. Alright, Timely's pretty good, but we're still looking better, I'd say. Yeah, now we just slam the Hero Blade Hold, make him deal with that. Because if I play the Lingering Souls and he's got the Ratchet Bomb, it's looking a little less good for me, but Hero Blade Hold will make him have spot removal, which, since he knows we're tokens, it's not like super likely he's got spot removal, but he would have kept something in for the Hero Blade Hold, like Oblivion Ring. But if he Oblivion Rings, at least I have the out in my own Oblivion Ring, so that doesn't matter. Alright, Terminus, pretty good against us. Certainly since it was miracled. But, we still have the Lingering Souls, so that's good. Midnight Haunting, I think I'd actually prefer to do the Midnight Haunting. I like it more. Plays around Ratchet Bomb better. Well, I guess it doesn't really, but we'll see if he's got it. He's got another Lingering Souls. Alright. Because of our pump effect, we're still looking better. Yeah, Blood Artist here is actually really silly. So we get to attack in for 4. I mean, I could have also played another Lingering Souls, but now that we know we've got Terminus and stuff like that. Yeah, and now I'll just go for the Throat. The 1, just to keep the board state up, especially since I have so much removal. Either way, he's going to be losing more life than he would have ordinarily. Alright. So we're looking pretty good. I mean, we've got a handful of goodness. Take care of a lot of the threats he's got. He's going to have something that I can't deal with here, which isn't much. Most of the things I'm thinking of I can deal with. Like, I'm curious why he's playing all these artifacts, you know? Actually, that's not even a big deal. Just lost some more life. He still has Lingering Souls in his graveyard. And he didn't play it, actually. Just kind of curious. Alright, well, that was certainly a good draw. We'll just play Lingering Souls for days. I mean, we already know he's got Phyrexia's Core, but I'm just really curious what are the Insano artifacts he's trying to play here. Like, why does he have this little artifact sub-theme going on? I'm not exactly sure. Like, these are okay for card advantage, but you'd think there would be better options. So I'm just a little bit confused. I mean, he's got O-Ring our honor, but then we get to O-Ring right back. And if we get a land, we get to O-Ring plus do another Lingering Souls. Alright, so we do get to do that, which is sweet. So I'll take care of his Oblivion Ring. We get our honor back, we attack. And I'm going to play another Lingering Souls. This, I mean, this forces him to have an answer. I mean, we know he's got Black Sun Zenith, but if he does have it, we have another Lingering Souls. Could have Divine Offering to his Pristine Talisman a long time ago, but I wasn't, like, super concerned about it. Alright, he did indeed have another Black Sun. So, I gotta play another Lingering Souls, but I'm not sure I want to play it for full value anymore. Alright, Solemn doesn't actually matter. Alright, since he has no cards in hand, I think at this point I can pretty safely play the Lingering Souls. Yeah. Especially since I drew a Gather. So we are going to play it for full. Let's put some on a 2-turn clock. He should just attack, yeah. We're not going to block. No reason to let him draw into more removal. So we're going to see how hot he draws. If he got a Terminus, well, if he got a Terminus, he would have Miracle Live. If he got another Black Sun off the top. Alright, he got another Lingering Souls off the top, which is a little bit problematic, but not too serious. Alright. Double blocks again, I'll go for the throat again. Yep. So we're just going to kill one of the blockers. Just going to make sure we keep all of our tokens here, maximize our value. Alright, so now we're in a position where we can just slow roll to gather the townsfolk. We've got removal for like Wormcoil, Batterskull, all that nonsense. We get another Anthem effect off the top. It's actually game over. I mean, we look like we're in pretty good position to beat this game, but we'll see if he post-combat. I mean, he gets to keep cycling those Black Sun Zenith back, so, I mean, there's always a chance. I have no idea how many he's got in his deck. It's got to be quite a few. Alright, so now we're just going to attack and get in the vaults in. Just start gaining some life. Not commit any more cards since we already have the better board state. It's actually kind of cool. I think I see the Ichor Wellspring. if he gets the Phyrexia's core, if he gets the Phyrexia's core, he gets to sack the Ichor Wellspring on my turn, and then he could actually get into Terminus, which is kind of cool. I mean, that's legit, so I guess I can see that for artifacts, but I don't know. I think you'd rather just play like the blue-white Miracle deck, probably. Maybe not. I guess I'm judging this deck a little bit too early. What has he got? Batterskull? Alright. I've got the O-Ring for that, though, so I've still got him next turn. He's going to have to do better than that. This just ensures of his other card's removal. Take care of that Curse of Death's Hold. Alright, got the match. Definitely him stumbling on mana game 1 just let us like annihilate him. We had a pretty good turn progression. This game, not sure exactly what his deck's doing. I can only assume it's like Batterskulls and like Wormcoil Engines or something like that. Otherwise, I don't really see the value of like Buried Ruin just for like Ichor Wellspring and Mycosynth Wellspring. I don't think those are quite worth it. Him having the Curse of Death's Hold and us able to like trump that, pretty impressive, because I mean Curse of Death's Hold and like Ratchet Bomb are some of the best tools you can use against our deck. I mean my deck less so because we run 8 of those Anthem effects, so really it's like we get to play a 2-mana Anthem effect and they have to play like a 5-mana, cancel your Anthem effect, so perhaps Curse of Death's Hold not as good against me, but I mean he had the Black Sun Zenith and he had Terminus. He had a ton of board wipe and he just wasn't seeing it against us, so well, actually, he was seeing it against us. I saw 3 Lingering Souls that game, which is huge. I saw the Midnight Haunting. Gather was still there. Divine Offerings for his... Well, they would have been pretty bad on his artifacts, but I could have taken out that Pristine Talisman at any point. I probably should have, but worked out anyway, so 3 wins. I'm pretty impressed. We're on to the final match here.